Welcome to GenFriends. I'm your host, Cheri Hudson-Passy, and we are coming to you from the Family History. No, it's the Family Search Library now. I've got a bunch of people. Yay. It's a party. It's a party,
including the blue arm.
the blue arm, because she's running the tent, so she's here. But because everybody couldn't be here, look, we've got Mary. Mary's on. Mary Kircher, Roddy is on, and
Shelley, jealous as all get out.
Shelley is on, and Melissa is on. So we're so excited. And Dan said he might try to come on in his car as he's driving. He's got carpool duty right now, so he might show up. But what I'd love to do is I would like to start. Well, you know, Laura. Say hi, Laura.
Yes.
Laura. Here with me, and Jenny's here with me, our regulars. But let's go around the room and introduce yourself.
Starting with me.
Starting with you.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Hudson-Passy. I'll be your host today. Shall we all do that? Yeah, we shall do that. Why would you pick him first? What did you want me to say? My name?
Your name and who you are and what you do.
I'm a writer. I'm called Nathan Dillon Goodwin, and who I am, I'm just me. That's it. I'm annoying.
And what are you doing at RootsTech? Are you speaking? Are you?
I'm not speaking. I've got a booth. Yes, 1516. So come along if you want books signed and to chat and things. And yeah.
Buy genealogical mysteries. That's great.
Exactly.
Yes.
Also make good gifts if you've already read them all.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why.
In your terminology, they're brilliant.
Thank you.
What else are you doing, Nathan, this week?
Oh, we've got the GSI. Yeah, that is on the night before RootsTech, so Wednesday, and that is with Diane Southard. And there are still a few spaces left, so if you're free and available, then come along, and it's lots of fun. And we're doing basically investigative genetic genealogy. You have to solve a crime and have dinner, and it's really good fun. Yeah.
Anything has to do with you. It was really good fun.
Cool.
So it's all good.
Robert.
Hi there.
Hi there.
I won't mess around.
Thank you, Robert.
I'll play ball as you play.
Can we see you?
I can see me.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm Robert Bristow, and I will be co-organising the GSI event that Nathan just mentioned, but also speaking with Lynn Broderick and David Rencher and Steve Little around ethics in genealogy. And my particular interest is in psychoethics.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Did he just say genealogists were psycho? That's what I thought I heard.
Can you not hear him?
Yes. Here. Self-identification.
Funny. Oh, Drew.
Hey, I'm Drew Smith. I'm one half of the Genealogy guys. I know a lot of you folks. I'm here. I'm excited about lots of things, mostly getting to see all you wonderful people again. I've missed you all. And I'm giving 2 talks, one on finding archived newspapers and one on organizing your genealogy research trip, which I can even share the experiences I had last October going on Donna Moody's last research trip to Dublin, which was wonderful. So I was so glad to get in on that. And I'm doing on Saturday at 2 different booths in the expo hall book signings for my most recent book from a year ago, Generation by Generation.
Nice.
Fantastic book. Fantastic.
Thank you. Love the reviews. Love the reviews. So it was a lot of fun to write, and I'm glad again to see everybody and have it out there. But yeah.
Thank you. John just got off a plane, guys. He just got off a plane and came here to see us.
90 minutes ago, my plane landed. So I'm John Boeren. Hi, everybody. I'm from the Netherlands. So I was on the plane for 11 hours. But it's good to be back in Salt Lake City. It's good to be back at RootsTech. Last time was 2020. For many others, maybe as well. I will be giving 2 talks about genealogy in the Netherlands. What a surprise. And when I'm not doing a talk, I'm probably hanging around in the APG booth because I have some duties over there.
Just small duties. Just small duties. Yeah. He's the president. In case y'all didn't know.
I'm Patricia Bruin. I'm excited about his Netherlands class. I need that. I'm also excited about meeting new people and meeting some cousins this week.
Great, fabulous. Miss Judy.
Hi, everybody. Judy Nummerman. I'm excited to be back. So since 2020, I haven't been back. So I'm excited. I've been in Salt Lake, but not RootsTech. And I'm doing 4 presentations. Unfortunately, 2 pre-recorded, which I'm not real excited about because I don't get to see an audience or do that. But then 2 that are webinar. So I get to actually talk with people. So that's lovely. I don't get to see them probably. But one is on Ontario research and one is on Quebec research. So I'm really excited about that. And
Those are your live ones?
Huh?
Those are your live
Those are
ones?
the live ones. The other 2 pre-recorded ones for at some point, then they just say they're live. So, and those are about society management kinds of things. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
You ready for me?
I am always ready for you.
I am Chrissy Sexton, and in one of the 12 hats that I will be wearing this week.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
y'all
going to
see her?
be,
Yeah, can you see her? Okay.
can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Easy.
I will be attending the amazing GSI event Wednesday night for the 2nd year in a row.
So jealous.
It is
Yeah.
so worth it. You totally need to come, if nothing else, just to see them all in their cute little costumes. Well, it's so much fun.
Are
And
there
then,
Yeah.
no tights.
Oh my
I didn't see tights.
Can we
Did you
crash
get
it? Can
tights?
we crash it
That's for sure,
after
yeah.
our speaker meeting? Let's go crash it after our speaker meeting.
And then I'm also attending the FamilySearch ARC sessions because I am a library scanning center in Orange County, California. And then my other hat, which is my newest hat that I'll be wearing, is for NGS as the group co-manager. I will be in. Thank you. I will be in the booth in 1405 on the floor, and we will actually have 3 of our coordinators joining us this week to come by and see you and speak to their classes. Sunny Morton will be joining us. Kelly Bergheimer and Michael Strauss.
Yay.
So hopefully if you don't, and if you can't come by at those times, come by and just say hi. We'd love to see you.
I don't know how you do everything that you do. I would be on the floor.
A lot of Diet Coke.
Yeah, a lot of Diet Coke. All right, okay. We're introducing.
We're introducing ourselves and why we're here and what we're doing here.
I have no idea why I'm here. I'm Diane Gould Hall. I'm a blogger. I've been coming here for several years to RootsTech. And this year, I'm just glad to be here because we've been in the middle of moving from California to Montana.
Oh,
Wow.
And so my blog is like right now, dead in the water. So I'm not really doing anything. I'm not even prepared to research. But I'm here just to see everybody and to attend the GSI.
Ah, see?
Our
Yeah.
That's the second year we went last year. My friend Pam is here with me and we went last year and we had a blast. So I will be back blogging, I'm guessing about April,
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
you know,
Good,
and
great.
everything then. It's so nice to see everybody.
And don't worry if you have nothing, you go sit on those computers and you start, something pops up.
Oh, I-
Always,
Always.
always. Even if you don't have a plan, something,
We
Yeah.
always. do
some
stuff we-
genealogy serendipity.
I'm gonna go out.
I'm gonna move over to.
I'm gonna go. Bye, everybody. See ya.
Hi.
Question for Judy
You all
before she goes.
Probably not. They're like, nah.
Anybody got a question for Judy? Or just say bye, Judy.
No,
Let's go.
say bye.
Judy.
Bye, Judy.
See you all.
Bye-bye.
Can I say one more thing, Cheri?
Of course you
If you
can.
live anywhere in the Bitterroot Valley in Montana, please get in touch with me, Diane Gould Hall, because they don't have a genealogy society there.
Oh,
So
Wow.
I want to start one.
yeah. Good for you. Hello, friend. Hello, Helen. Helen, we are,
Well, she's gonna have to come
of
too.
course, we are just introducing ourselves and just saying, you know, who we are, what we do, what we're excited about for this week. So either one of you, what's your?
Helen Smith, Queensland, Australia, Dragon Genealogy, Shadow of course. Recently retired as a public health microbiologist and molecular genealogist. And I get to have lots of extra fun and I get to play.
And this is like the 3rd time you've been to the States in
2 years.
Yeah.
I was here, I was in October.
You were in
Now
May.
I'll be back in
You were-
October.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
teaching British Institute
Yeah.
Australian Records in October.
Okay, anybody wants to take that, you know.
It'll be
Sign
fun,
up.
it'll be fun. And believe me, you've all got family that went to Australia and New Zealand.
Yes.
The
I do.
siblings.
The
Some of you even
siblings.
had direct family.
Oh.
There's a certain number of people who have bigamous relationships that went to Australia. Some of them escaped and some of them didn't.
Intriguing.
So nefarious.
I did research on one.
Yeah.
Did ya? Very cool. Very cool. Hi, Fran.
Hi, I'm Fran Kiddo and I'm from Queensland as well, and I'm the webmaster for Caloundra Family History and on their committee. And I haven't been doing family history all that long, so compared to a lot of people, I'm just a beginner, but I'm really into tech stuff, so that's try and be helpful on that side and suck all the stuff in. And so I can do a sell for Helen's talk as well. Because I've been to loads to Helen's talks and they are really vibrant, get going. And
You didn't even bribe her for that.
no, sure. No, so I can, without having even heard the talk, I know that you get something out of it.
15 lectures on Australian records. It'll be
Wow.
good.
Wow. That makes me want to have Australian.
Oh, it's good.
But if you don't start looking, you might have some and you don't even know.
I can't get my people out of South Carolina. I can't get my people out of Virginia. Do I hear it, amen?
Amen. I don't wish South Carolina research on anyone.
Everybody.
No. it's fine.
Speaking of South Carolina research, introduce yourself, Shelby.
I'm Shelby Hart Lawless, and I am first vice president of the South Carolina Genealogical Society. And my job is to plan a 2-day workshop in July that we always hold at the South Carolina Archives. And this is one of my presenters that I can't do without. She is a South Carolinian, so therefore she is inducted. So is Brent Holcomb. He has to be there every year. And this year, Blaine Banger's host keynoting again this year.
Nice.
And so
It's a former Spartanburger. I'd like to be inducted. This is
Where?
Sarah Hedgecock, and she would be wonderful.
And I'm going back for my 50th high school reunion at the end of April in Newberry.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yes.
Yes.
I've offered to speak and I can stay with my brother or stay in Newberry
There you
and come down to
go.
the archives.
See, look,
and
you've
speak.
got your
So
whole
maybe next
schedule
year.
planned.
So
Next year.
Please.
Put it down. It's the second week in July
Okay.
in Columbia.
Yeah, I know where. Yeah, I've been there many-
I've been to a lot of your presentations. You don't know me, but I know you.
Oh,
He's very good. He's very good.
So
Very,
anyway,
very
I'll pick
good.
my accent up right as soon as I get back to South Carolina. Oh, no,
That's a requirement when you cross the border, right?
It's true, Drew. When I speak with my sister on the phone, it's like
It comes back.
2 minutes and then I'm
Uh-huh.
back.
It comes right back.
Yes, when you said this is Laura, you didn't let me say what I was doing. I'm sorry, Laura, what are you doing? Laura, I'm just so happy that you showed up, that I was just, yeah, my
I'm
brain.
glad she's not sick.
Oh, tell them a story. I spent all day at the emergency ophthalmologist today, so.
Oh,
We're talking about, so I present with Cheri is what I'm doing 3, but one of them's with Cheri and it's from shock to understanding, talking about, it's the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
Talking about difficult discoveries, and we talk about milking the records for all the information and processing, and then how to kind of, what your approach is to writing it. Then I'm doing creative storytelling, no, just storytelling techniques for your family narrative. And from photos to family stories. Very nice. Very cool. Jenny, get yourself in to the screen and scooch over.
can I plug my presentations now?
You want you to. Yeah, can.
Jenny's hand is there.
You can see. Jenny's hand is really quick gonna tell us what she's doing and then you're.
Okay, go ahead.
I am just really excited. You can't see me, but
See your elbow.
oh, I see
Elbow.
elbow right there. No, I'm really excited about so many classes to see, but I'm really excited about the expo hall too, and all that's going on in the expo hall.
Yeah.
And all the mini classes too. So yeah, I'll be blogging like herding cats genealogy. So
There you go. That's right. Bloggers unite. That's right. All right,
time
Melissa.
to jump back in. Just the RootsTech report.
I'm giving 2 presentations virtually live. On Thursday, I'll be giving one on church records and archives. And then on Friday, I'll be giving one on digging into finding aids, the roadmap to any manuscript collection, my favorite manuscript collections and finding aids. They are the bomb. And I'm coming to you from the Houston County, Tennessee Archives and
Look at
Museum.
that.
You can see our
Of course, she
museum
gets to
here.
work every day.
Yes,
Nice.
love it.
Very nice. Very, very nice. So cool. So Mary and Shelley, are you guys going to be doing an online experience or you have got day jobs or what's going on?
I have a I will be doing a lot of my day job probably, but I'm registered, so hopefully I can attend some sessions, and it's my birthday this week, so I get
Yes,
to
it
do what I
is.
want.
Happy
So I will celebrate with some
birthday.
genealogy. Thank
Hey,
you.
Mary, why don't you let them know what your biggest day job is? Some people might not know.
My biggest day
right.
job is editor of the National Genealogical Society Quarterly, and we are busy. Margaret Fortier is my co-editor, and we are quite busy getting the March issue ready for publication.
And she's
So it's going to have some
around with the
great
likes of
articles.
us.
I'm really excited about the articles. There's a great DNA article by Patty Hobbs and other things too. So won't spoil all the surprises, but it will be a wonderful issue.
And Shelley, what
And
do
I
you-
hope everybody out there, I'm just going to say this, is reading the NGSQ and taking the I Read the Q quiz.
Yes.
Because it's a fun way. It's kind of like a treasure hunt in the pages of NGSQ, and you will learn things.
Yeah, that was such a cool thing you started. I love that.
Yeah, I like that.
Shelley, what are you up to this week? Even if you're not at RootsTech, what are you up to?
I'm not well, actually, I am attending virtually.
Good.
So I'm like Melissa, but I'm not presenting this year, but busy with the UVA research and the museum stuff. I do want to say to Nathan, if he's still there, I don't know.
No, we haven't let it go.
Still here.
Okay, I just sent, for some of you that know Angela Walton Raji, I just sent her his first 3 books because she loves mysteries and stuff. So I'm letting them know, and she's so excited. She just got them yesterday, and also to Selma Stewart. So they're getting ready to read and learn about Morton, I'll say. But other than that, I'm just researching and busy. Lost one of our friends to South Carolina, to Charleston, and that's Elizabeth Chu. She was a friend up here in Virginia where I'm at. These are the Blue Ridge Mountains. She's now the CEO of the South Carolina Historical Society.
Oh, wonderful.
And so she was at Mount Pelier, basically running that. So, but anyway, welcome to everybody. And I miss being there. It's been a while, but wish I was there. So I'll start using the tag thing, not at RootsTech.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Shelley, are you aware, you probably are, there is someone from the International African American Museum Family History Center that's doing a presentation.
That is Brian
Yeah,
Sheffy.
Yes, that's who it is.
He took Tony Carrier's place as the director of the Center for Family History. And so what I do is the coordinator of genealogy education for them. So that's my part. So yeah. But yes, he should be on his way. Yes.
Very nice.
And that's Thursday at 8. I'm going.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
And you know what? They've done really a good job. He just came on a couple months ago. And those of you that know Tony Carrier, she's low country Africana, and she's just low country. I'm just gonna say that. and I don't even know what else to say for her, but her vision came true. Her FamilySearch, all of that all came together, and that center is fabulous. Just absolutely fabulous.
If you haven't
for
been
all
there,
walks of life to come in, it's just fabulous.
I'll be back down there in May, so I'm very excited.
May? Oh, okay, maybe
Our
schedule.
whole genealogy group's coming. Our whole club's coming. We're doing a field trip. Yeah.
Well, maybe my next trip will be in May.
All right, let's plan it.
Yes, we'll do a Southern GenFriends.
Oh, that would be so fun. We'll do a Southern GenFriends.
From the museum.
There you go.
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. All right. I know that Melissa's got to go, but Melissa, I know that these are all friends and colleagues and people that you like to talk to. Do you have any questions or thoughts or anything that you want to ask of this wonderful group of people that we've got on this today?
Oh, I just love everybody in that room. Of course, I have to say one of my favorites is Drew. His books are amazing. And I love reviewing them. And his talks. I love to hear him talk. But anyway, and Nathan, I am so glad to see Nathan he's in RootsTech. I would like to put in a plug that maybe next year, the next year that you can make it for those of us who like to attend virtual can come to your mystery show.
Well, they've done
GSI.
it virtual a couple of times,
Yes,
haven't you?
yeah.
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 And the only reason Laura and I haven't been able to go is you keep having it on the same.
That's not their fault.
I know.
Listen.
It is.
It
There's
is their
7 days a week, and they know that it's always Wednesday.
Exactly. So it is their fault.
At least 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Priorities though, where would you rather be, you know?
We have no choice because they're paying for our food. We shouldn't say that.
That's
We
a
can
good
edit that
idea,
out.
Melissa. Thank you.
Yeah.
I want
it's
everybody
such a good-
to be safe, but I want everyone to learn lots. And then bring it back and blog about it, write about it, lecture about it, because that's what we do.
That's
Y'all
what we
all do it very well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of Nathan and Morton, how's that coming? Why are you here and not writing?
Well, actually,
I'm always saying
I
that.
started to do a bit this morning.
Did ya?
In there, yes, yeah.
In here?
Yeah.
So like if I come in here and I see you, I can look over your shoulder and see what
Yeah,
you're.
And see what Morton's up to.
You can see what Morton will be doing.
Yeah.
What he's
No, I'm doing
researching.
dinosaurs at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Either one, either
Well,
one.
what I came here specifically for was to try and find some records that the Venezuela team can only get here.
Gotcha.
And so I spoke to somebody and I sounded so vague and she said, well, it's a really vague question. I was like, and so, yeah, so I didn't really get an answer. So if anyone knows of any records, like vital records that are only available here,
Yeah.
not online, then please
Yeah.
tell me.
You know what? Did you talk to Lynn? Did you talk to Lynn?
I
Yeah.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
I've seen
Lynn
I've
Turner.
already seen him today.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lynn Turner, you definitely need to ask him.
Okay.
But you know what? It's a very good question, because those of us that are preparing to come
Mhm.
at home, you can see what records are not available at
Right,
home, but
right.
you can't see what would be available at a Family History Center
Yeah.
Only
or
here.
here. So to have that master list would be really helpful.
Yeah.
so
Asked that
people-
question online
Keeps
before.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, yeah,
but
it does
I
keep
know,
changing.
but we need some indicator in the catalog. I think that came up in the last discussion of the Family Search
Yeah,
catalog.
yeah.
Of, is there a way to put some kind of
That's right.
logo that just says only at the
Only.
Family Search
Mhm.
Library?
It would be
So
so
that we can
helpful.
plan it.
A little icon of the
Yeah.
Family Search Library.
Picture of the front.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that what the camera and the key lock is?
They're not online.
Yeah, but there's still other, Shelley's saying, isn't that what the little camera is with the key
No,
lock?
well, the
It's
camera
same
with the
key
key on
capabilities.
top of
Yeah.
it.
Right.
That
The key.
includes, yeah.
But
that
when you're
includes-
there, you don't see the key because you can
Yeah.
access it. So you
Correct.
don't know that you can only see it there.
That's true. And the
And-
affiliate libraries can see it too, but there
And I'm
are
an
still
affiliate,
things you can
I'm an
only see
affiliate
right.
library here. And
Yeah.
so people come in and can access those records
Mhm.
that you can't access online.
So we could just
Only
take,
microphones.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a secret room over here. There is. With records. You need to talk to Lynn.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Only to just.
Oh,
tell
We
him-
started the
Let's
mystery
hear when we're done,
already,
we'll go
the
into it.
secret room.
Yeah, let me-
And I actually
Do an intro.
brought
What'd you bring?
I brought a grant
Oh.
to my ancestor.
You did?
I
To
did.
donate?
No,
Oh.
I have a copy of it. Somebody sent me a copy. I don't know.
Oh,
What did you bring?
A grant.
A grant
Oh, I got you.
to my ancestor. And so I have somebody up there now trying to find it because it's got black on it. and we can't really
They're
read
trying
it.
to.
So I'm trying to find out where that record is. And so this is the one thing I brought on my maiden name, that my biggest
Mhm.
research project
Mhm.
is, I know that this should be here. And find me anything here on this man that I haven't been able to find in South Carolina.
Hmm.
And so she's actually trying to
Wow.
pull up that.
You'll
land
have
record,
to,
find
you'll
that
have to
land
give us
record.
the end of that story so we
Yeah.
know if anything was found.
Well, and I guess it's logical because Family Search is really kind of part of RootsTech. Don't they have extended hours?
Mhm.
And there's a
Mhm.
shuttle? Is
There's
that
a shuttle
correct?
that's going back and forth
Yeah.
between the Salt Palace and
Yeah.
and here. Yeah, yep, there'll be a shuttle, right? And the
like
hours, like you
golf
said, are
carts.
extended all week.
Yeah, it's like a golf cart.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a lot
That's-
easier
that's
to
more
walk in
fun.
it,
Yeah.
too. They're having
And this is not-
mobility issues too. About really people form.
I didn't get to come.
See the
first
time. Oh.
I was supposed to be here last year.
RootsTech
but I had
virgin.
surgery.
Well, RootsTech virgin.
You know, it'd be really funny is if a bunch of us piled on one of those to come over here. I just made a video doing that.
You could totally do that. Most of the drivers are totally up for it.
Yeah, we should, Laura, to celebrate the fact that you're okay. We need to do that.
We need to have somebody with a GoPro.
Yeah, this is true. Anybody bring their GoPro?
And
No.
Probably
tell
jog
you,
at the side.
I
at
don't
the
think
right
I have.
speed.
Okay, we're holding you to it. We're holding you to it.
I like it. I like it.
Hey, Sherry,
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to go.
All righty.
It's great seeing everybody.
Bye, Melissa. Poppy.
Oh. Oh, that was neat. That was like slow motion. Very cool.
Slowly faded out. Well, does anybody have anything that they want for the public to know that they're doing? Do you want to?
Or what you're excited about RootsTech doing.
Well, do you have another book coming out? Do you have do you know what I'm saying? I know you do eventually, but you know what I'm saying? Is there something that you want people to know?
I'll feed you one.
Please.
So this year, Desiree Books is having books by all its speakers. Because normally if you're not an LDS.
You mean
author-
Deseret book?
Yes.
Okay,
What did I say?
Desiree. We changed my name.
That's a whole different subject.
I was calling it desert and I was trying really hard not to call it desert. Anyway,
Deseret.
anyway, so that's cool that then any speaker, the books will be there
That's
at
neat.
their bookstore.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
That's
Right
good
here
to
in
know.
person, or are they doing that online as well?
I have no idea what's going on with the expo hall online. Does anybody know?
Don't know what virtual it's called. No.
We've got a profile with a link to our website. I don't think it goes much further than that in
Yeah.
terms of interactivity,
Mhm.
but you can drop in. So if you go to somebody who has an online presence
Mhm.
on the day,
Mhm.
they can drop in as an exhibitor and chat with you live.
Oh.
But that's an optional thing and it's
Yeah.
not guaranteed.
Uh.
But during RootsTech Expo hours,
Mhm.
you may get to interact with somebody on their online platform.
Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Thank you. That's really
Deseret
good to
is
know.
having book signings. So
Mhm.
the authors that, some of the authors will be
Mhm.
there at different scheduled. I'll be there
Now, is that actually at Deseret or in the?
at the expo hall at their.
Got
booth.
it.
So
That's
on
great.
Saturday, I'm there Saturday, I think at 10.
Great.
And so, yeah,
That's
that's one of my
really
two
great.
book signings is at Deseret.
That's
Yeah.
fabulous.
So I'm
That's
excited about that.
great.
I didn't schedule something. I probably should.
Well, you bothered to write it, so you should be out.
Yeah, right.
writing it.
You bothered to write it, so. we're bothered to write it. Exactly.
It's
Anybody else?
really
Anybody
good
else
analogy.
have anything in particular that you want to make sure gets on this recording so that when I try to hurry and get it out tomorrow morning, people can watch it and know things?
Just enjoy yourselves.
I'll
Yes.
be logging on
Dick.
Twitter a lot.
Okay.
I'll just be doing like I did last year and trying to catch all the keynotes and.
Yeah.
That, which one are you most excited about?
Right? Christian Shadowar.
Yeah.
Because last year I got caught off guard by Adesa coming over to the microphone with me and sing, so this year I gotta make sure I know my Christian song.
If she comes over, you can sing with her. Okay, all right.
Something from Wicked.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
I know, I got a lot of songs to learn.
Yes, that's fun.
And I'm excited about South Carolina people. I'm
Yeah.
connected with. Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Need to spend more time talking about South
Yeah,
Carolina.
that's right.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm
And
up
our
for that.
misery in doing research.
And the mystery and doing research, it's like I know
I'm
you got
lucky.
here
I was-
somehow.
I was the first member of my family to be born outside of Virginia since, I don't know, 16 something. So I have no South Carolina research to do, even though I was born and bred there.
And
But she
Spartanburg.
teaches great presentations on how to write stories, so.
Yeah, it's more
It's
storytelling.
And
fabulous.
next Friday and Saturday, Jude Russell's gonna be in Spartanburg.
That's right.
Is she?
Yeah.
Spartanburg's not ready.
Spartanburg.
Friday-
Spartanburg
Friday-
City.
Spartanburg is not ready for.
Actually, Spartanburg, her name is Charity something, Spartanburg
Yeah, Charity
Public.
Rouse.
Charity Rouse.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
came to NGS in Sacramento.
she's great.
She's very genealogy oriented.
Yeah.
And
She-
smart.
She's on
She
the
does
NGS
begin-
delegate
She does
council.
beginning,
Yeah.
DNA at the workshop every year. for me.
Yeah.
And wears DNA clothing.
Yes, and she wears DNA clothing.
Yes. mhm.
Yep, she wears DNA clothing.
Yeah.
So Mary, you should wear yourself some NGS clothing when you're out and about.
I'll get on that.
Shelley? I hate to know what Shelley's gonna wear. She was out and about though.
One of these times when I do a presentation, I'm gonna be in whatever era it is I'm talking about.
That would be fun.
I've got one coming up for in March 2nd, and it was like, and it'll be virtual. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what would somebody wear in 1750 or 1620?
That would be so much fun, Shelley.
What would I have on, you
Yeah.
know?
That
So
would be so much.
That would
fun.
be very
That's
fascinating.
very positive because I've had ladies that in South Carolina were doing Revolutionary War. And they
yes,
dress up in period costumes and they make a big hit.
Oh, yeah.
And they portray the Revolutionary War heroines.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
really neat.
well, that's the time I love researching. Is
Mhm.
that Revolutionary War time. Love
So
it.
dress up.
It's just so odd. It's so strange, but it's so good. You know, 21st century thinking coming into something there. And I'm a big, huge Outlander fan, so that's probably why. Who's waving their hand?
That's it.
Me.
Who was that about? I saw over by Laura.
Jamie.
Say that again. What'd you say?
I said, who was waving their hand as an Outlander fan?
It's
Diane.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched an
love it,
episode this
love it.
morning.
You watched an episode this
What
morning.
did you do?
Episode every day.
Watched an episode this morning.
Did you really? I'm waiting for season 8. They're filming now in Scotland. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. But
And then it's
some of
over.
my research
And I started rewatching.
that I'm doing on one of my families was at Culloden. And I thought, I know what that is, 1745.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, I know what that
That's the
is.
only reason
But
you watch it is to learn some more about your history for your ancestors.
Absolutely. But I am in love with Jamie. Sorry. Jamie is the man.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Watch the other show, Men in Kilts. That's got some great information there.
Yes.
Totally taking that completely off the realm. Yeah.
Yes.
A wonderful genealogists here in this room that I'm so grateful that they stopped by to say hi. I'm
Yes.
grateful that you guys came on and joined us. Do you have any, are you sure you don't have any questions or anything to pummel them with?
Pummel.
Because that's how.
I don't, I just want people to have fun. I mean, my last RootsTech, of course, was before COVID. I would just say have fun, but the biggest thing is to network.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're doing the buttons like they did, you know, years ago.
But they
You know,
might.
they had states or countries on them.
Mhm.
Remember the buttons they gave out?
Yeah, yep.
And all those, but I would just say have fun. If you're not coming out there to do research, you know, because all the years I went there, I never got in the library, but a couple times. and good intentions, but
Yeah.
just didn't always get there because of running around and
Yeah.
you know, and things like that. But just have fun and network. I think that's the biggest thing, and hopefully make some connections with people where you're researching and stuff. So that would be mine.
Go
I
ahead.
have one
Go
for John.
Okay.
What is a yeah? Wake up over
Wake
there,
up
you
back
traveler. Yeah. Get over that jet lag.
You know what time it is in the Netherlands now?
Plus 8 to here or?
Yeah.
So just the advocacy that APG is doing, and I know you guys just did something with some English records, I think. So it just the things that, I mean, really help genealogists. So can you talk a little bit to that?
Please.
A great question.
So, well, we have, I think we already have an advocacy committee for a very long time. We also have now an advocacy SIG, a special interest group, for people who are not on the committee, but are working in their own area, in their own fields, doing advocacy for genealogists or for record preservation or record access. So people can join and they can learn from each other how to deal with all the things that are important to know when you are doing this type of work. And we've sent out some letters here in the US already, I think last year, 2 or 3. And this time but I think my friends from the UK know more about the situation. There was a petition and there was a consultation from the Ministry of Justice, because the idea was to digitize all the wills and then destroy the originals.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And from an archivist perspective, I understand what they're saying, because you're substituting the original with an original copy. But of course, a lot of things can go wrong with that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why a lot of genealogists, but also historians, signed a petition or wrote a letter to the ministry to say, so many things can go wrong. So if you destroy the originals, you will never have access to that information anymore.
That's right.
And I also believe that another thing that was a little bit that caused some commotion is that the National Archives had said that they would keep the wills from famous people.
Representative sample.
Yeah. And then of course a lot of people were like, but it's also very interesting to have wills from just common people.
Yeah.
Why would it always be a famous person whose will be kept and all the others will be destroyed? Many organizations in the UK have written a letter to the Ministry of Justice, and so did APG. The Advocacy Committee wrote a letter, and then we sent it off to the ministry a few days ago to support all the genealogists who work with wills, because this is happening in the UK, but it could also happen in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is very valuable for all of us to stay on top of every development like this going on in your own country, and see if either through your own field, your own network, or maybe with the help of APG, we can do something to at least let our voice be heard.
I like that.
Thank you, thank you.
Like that.
Yeah, it's really important. I mean, for professional genealogists, but really even for hobbyist genealogists who want to be able to access records. The things that APG does are just so important. So putting in a plug,
That
I
sounds
really
like a
appreciate your
full
work.
episode of GenFriends, Mary.
I think so.
We need to
Yeah.
have that.
We can get John on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, yes.
And someone from the Advocacy Committee, because they know way more about this
Yeah.
than I do.
Yeah, that would be great.
Is Alec on the?
Alec and Rich Venezia.
Yeah. Oh, that would be
Because
such a
one of
fun
the
show.
other things they worked on was, and you have to help me here, but it was the high fees that the US immigration services was
Immigration.
charging, and now it's at least 50% less. I guess.
Yeah, so
So that's
they
also-
do really good work.
Yeah.
They do really good work.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thanks, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending some time. I know you really would like to be on whatever floor that you research on. Like to be,
Thank you for
some
organizing.
some people
Yes.
probably want to have a nap. So thank you so much for coming over and joining us on this episode of GenFriends. People can see Jenny.
We don't need
We're
to see
turning the camera so people can see Jenny where she.
Oh, it's a real
Yay!
person. Yay!
She's really
It's
there.
not just an arm.
So
There's a whole body.
the whole body. I appreciate Jenny helping me put all this tech up and all that kind of stuff, because if it wasn't for her, because I was shaking because I was worried about Laura. I was in the doctor's office. Jenny, can you go help?
I'm about to be, my eyes are gonna do it.
Anyway, so this has been an interesting little adventure that we put together here, but we thank everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody so much. This has been so much fun to see everybody and talk to everybody, and everybody have a great RootsTech. Looking, everybody, good luck on all of your talks, and if you're giving talks and presentations, and Laura and I are gonna go back and work on ours right now. So anyway,
Virtual hugs, you guys.
thank
Yeah.
you. Virtual
Have a
hugs.
good one, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We will see you next time on GenFriends. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay,